3 cards left in that hand. Oh! Draven moustaches! You have the moustache of Braum, but I've got the Lux level up. The moustache of Draven coming at you twice. Hello everyone, Gomez here from the LAN Up channel. Again, another deck for you today. This one is actually like kind of based on one that I did not too long ago of using Lux with LeBlanc, but this is taking it down a different strategy, and I will explain when we go into the deck overview. So let's go into this. So whereas the other one was called Mirror Spark, this one's actually called Mirror Magic. And what we're doing here, so the concept of the other one was basically to use Mimic to make loads of copies of like Lux's Spark and be able to do damage in through that way. There was also a lot of Beardy Man action, because let's face it, who doesn't love a Beardy Man? But the way that this deck is actually operating is it's actually going more for the idea of using Unyielding Spirit with LeBlanc, and then when she gets out Mirror Image, the ephemeral copy that she makes, you can then make it so that if you're making a copy of LeBlanc, if you put Unyielding Spirit on top of her, or if you put Unyielding Spirit on top of Lux, that ephemeral one is going to stay alive. We've already seen this kind of thing happen before when it comes to which could Ionia with Dusk Till Dawn or Dawn and Dusk. I can't remember which way round that is said, but the ephemeral copies of anything which has been Unyielding Spirit just stay alive. And so that is what we're working with here, and so that's what this deck is more concentrated on rather than the Mimic one that I did before. So that's what, there's not even a copy of Mimic in this deck. So to hit the reputation is obviously Black Rose Spy can also make copies as well, so you can get another copy of LeBlanc or Lux when she levels up potentially. We've got the Glory Seekers, Fawn, LeBlanc herself, and a lot of things that come in from Remembrance doing 5 damage, which is going to help us hit that reputation. Single Combat, Whirling Death, and also Riposte can help, and like there's a couple of combat tricks to help either keep somebody alive and also Bloody Business to do the damage in of 5 damage and also keep things alive, so it's all good. 1 copy of Strength in Numbers because I had to, and the Unyielding Spirit. So this is what we're currently working with. Obviously Draw coming off a Whispered Word as well, and I threw the Mage Sky in because I kind of wanted a 1 cost just to, as a potential to throw out immediately, and he's a really good 1 cost and it just adds that little extra bit of spice with the randomness of what spell he could create for Lux. So I do apologize if I feel a little, if I sound or get a little bit kind of who's within this video. This is the 2nd time I'm recording this video because yet again my computer, I was yet again 40 minutes into a recording and computer blue screen to death, so I'm having to re-record this video right now. So hopefully it's all good. I'm gonna keep the energies going, but thank you so much. Obviously this is happening off of stream time, but you can catch me when I do stream, so shameless plug time, Twitch, Twitter and Instagram. I said you can catch me live on Twitch on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays and Thursdays. If you want to drop by, say hello. I love it when I'm streaming live and people say, oh, I've seen your YouTube content, so I've come over. Honestly, it's such a uplifting experience, and so thank you. I do love it when you guys do come over and say hello, because it's just very nice to hear. There's also the Discord link down below if you want to get into the Discord. Lovely group of people, lovely community that we're building in there. So if you ever have any kind of deck ideas that you want to like work out with some people, I'm sure people in there can help you out. As well as the fact there's a games night and a movie night in there monthly. Games night is going to be on the 22nd of this month. We've already had movie night this month, but games night will be on the 22nd. So if you want to get involved, get on mic as we play some games like Among Us or Jackbox games and that. Please feel free. Everyone's welcome. It's a good time. As well as you can also catch the merch link down below, like the t-shirt that I'm wearing, this Tom Kench one. But do not feel forced into any purchases or anything like that. It's just that I love Legends of Runeterra so much. I want to wear it. And so I got a graphic artist to make a couple of designs that I had in my head. But please let me know what you think about those as well, because I love getting feedback on those. So please let me know what you think about those in the comments. Anyway, let's get in and see how this deck is going to be like a performance. I've got no idea. Also, before I do that, actually, thank you. Thank you so much for everyone who watches, comments, subscribes. Like I said, the support that this channel gets, it would be nothing without any of you. And I've got an end of year goal of hitting 5,000 followers / subscribers on YouTube and Twitch. And I said YouTube is doing really well. So honestly, thank you for the support. It would be nothing without you. But anyway, without further ado, let's get in and see how this deck does in a couple of matchups. Oh, Bloodstache! The last what you see is what they the last thing you'll see is my bloody moustache! But why is it that I always get strength in numbers in the starting hand? It's like the beard you make. There's one copy of it in the deck, and yet it's just like you want me, right? I mean, it calls to me. We're not running a Marauder deck right now. We've done so many Marauder decks in the past. Okay, there's no point in us attacking forward there. I do not want to be just increasing your stats. There's no point in me doing that. Potentially, we could actually Glory Seeker you on my next attack turn, which actually be very nice.
It's just
so, ooh! I'm going to throw out the Glory Seeker. We can't really do anything about it at this moment in time. We could throw at least you in front of this, and then we can kill you next turn. There could be a couple of moves they can do as a response that will... Ooh, actually, that's quite nice. I mean, it might not be nice if they throw down Scargrounds and, like, all their stuff goes above a certain amount. Like, that's not going to be ideal. But if they don't, that's quite nice, doing 3 damage to everyone. Also, can we just say that there's the Scargrounds. The lovely move of allowing somebody to die and then boom, the remitter is then drawing. That's because you're basically sacrificing those Glory Seekers a lot of times. This is the reason why I've put a couple of copies of remitter in. It just seemed to work out, and as you just saw there, it does work quite nicely. We're at least get a little bit of drawing a unit. We've got a LeBlanc. We've got a bloody business. Damage everywhere. That's such a powerful increase with that +2 coming off of there as well. So, gonna throw you forward because at least defending means that. So we're gonna kill the 5 damage, which I could have killed you, but I can wait until next turn to kill you. That's absolutely fine with me. Ooh, dealing the 1 damage just to increase you up so you can get past this. Okay, we have got a Draven's Whirling Death, and we've got a bloody business right now. So. Also, you still leaves me bloody business. I can't, so Whirling Death and bloody business options on both. Vladimir's already leveled. Vladimir's gonna be so annoying when he drops because I've got very little, which can, because with that six health stat, there's very little I can do about him. Okay,
surprised to see me.
I grab the 6 damage. See what they do. Potentially we see some form of transfusion. Oh, no, troll chart. Okay. We could still use you, or I feel bloody business. Bloody business. Just because that at least means that we are helping ourselves get towards Whispered Word. Because that is going to be 1 strike of 5 damage, another strike of 5 damage. Obviously, we don't get 5 damage coming off of LeBlanc, but it's perfectly fine. At least that's helped us out in a little bit there. I can accept this. LeBlanc is still here. Unyielding. Oh, just when you're staring what you want, but you're not there yet. Lux does take all of my mana to use. There is potentially bloody business. Bloody business just to remove at least 1 problem from me, so that they're not getting like as much drain. They can still do a lot of damage with Vladimir himself, but I've got very little, and also that means that LeBlanc goes up to 6 damage, so that it's a slight. Well, you can put Vlad, but I might defend against Vladimir. So, I mean, I'm not going to, but I don't know that. I'm not going to, but I don't know that. Ah, I'm on par with you. Oh, actually, yes, I mean, they passed. I was going to say, because actually, we could go for it, because at the end of the day, that wouldn't have been a bad trade-off, because they didn't have many cards left in their hand. I'm expecting to see them do, yep, Troll Charm. That's fine, because we're going to go with Unyielding Spirit. I hope we could actually have gone with Whirling, but I'm going to go with Unyielding Spirit, because I really want to get Unyielding Spirit on top of her right now. Making her unkillable is very important right now. As much as he knows that we could go for the kill, I'd rather do that, because actually that does mean that Icequake becomes a potential option if I wanted it to be. We've also got loads of Whirling Deaths, so we potentially can just kill Vladimir with Whirling Death as well. They're leaving it. I'm gonna throw Lux out. I'm gonna throw Lux out. She's got a barrier on top of her. She's perfectly fine. Going forward again, we could actually, I guess we could actually throw out the Glory Seeker. Like, the option is there. Glory Seeker, sorry, the Converter. Okay, well, gonna at least try to kill Vladimir. Okay, Troll Shot again. Troll chant can't save you forever, Vladimir. I'm coming for you. They've only got 3 cards left in that hand. Oh! Draven moustaches! You have the moustache of Brom, but I've got the Lux level up. The moustache of Draven coming at you twice. What are you gonna do about it? So good. Bloodletter just falling down directly to their death right now. Boom, going into core. Okay, and that is now meaning that we do get this, of which we just go, I don't mind if I do. Actually, wait, it's got to be 5 attacks, so we've got to wait. We've got to wait for the troll chart to leave her, but then mirror image on top of LeBlanc. Unkillable situation that we're currently in right now. This is what this deck is all about. I mean, please play enough so that I can play my mirror image on top of Lux so that we can see the gloriousness of that. Oh, sorry, not Lux, LeBlanc. No, please. Just play enough so that I can just go, well, let me show you a little bit of trickery. As we now do that, and that now means that, boom, that the copy's not dying. We are in the driving seat here right now. Not a lot that my opponent can do about this, other than just look in awe and go, oh, shit. That's about all they've got. Icequake would do 12 damage right now, which would basically, but one away. One away on that. I mean, my opponent must know it's all over. I mean, obviously, really good effort. It's a really good deck, especially trying to, like using Bloodstash. I love it. Brom and Vladimir are great champions. Scargrounds is a lovely landmark as well. So, honestly, Shenamote to my opponent. I don't know whether or not they're still here. It looks like they've left the building, but honestly, you played well. Played valiantly. It's just that luckily, the second that Unyielding Spirit hits and they've got no defense for it, you know the game's over. Immediately go forward. I'll go forward with every. Actually, I'm gonna keep Lux back. I'm not gonna sacrifice Lux. I mean, I guess I could have gone forward with Lux just so that we could have got enough of one of these. But yeah, my opponent's gone. My opponent is Baloo the Bear. They're gone, man. Solid gone. So. Should have thrown stuff out because we could have actually just straight up killed them, if I'm gonna be honest. Potentially my mind is thinking here, so only takes that little point of damage. We'll throw you into this. Actually, no, we'll throw. How close is Lux to actually getting another spell? Okay, Lux is. I was just trying to think to myself, if we do 2 damage into their core, because they're already gone. Let's face it. Doggo. I've also got doggo. I respect this. Let him do his little frisbee while he waits. Okay, no, we don't. He doesn't get to do his frisbee. I'm sorry, boy. Kindred and... See, it's one of those things, right, where I never know which one to fear more. Kindred and Nasus or Kindred and Fresh. Or Fresh, or whatever his name is. I never know. I'm actually going to keep his hand. I've got 5 damage units. LeBlanc. Never punished. Mage Seeker comes out, so I've at least got a defense turn 1. But I've also got, like, spells which can get me past a couple of things. My main concern is gonna be... Actually, no, I'm talking about there's no Thrash. I was just saying, like, my main concern would be Thrash because obviously he's got 6... Oh! I mean... Okay. I mean, it's definitely a 6+ spell. Do I just go forward into this? Sod it. I got nothing else really working for me right now. I don't mind doing that. What are these spells that are just like... they're going to be so... My opponent is not going to know what the hell to expect here. So I'm going to throw you down. Potential Vile Feast. I feel like Vile Feast comes out here. I maybe should have... Oh, Mask Mother. Okay. Willing to go with this trade-off just because of the fact that... I mean, the thing is that we are allowing them to slay things, which is helping Nasus. So they'll slowly but surely get a very big Nasus coming at me. Okay, I'm going to throw LeBlanc down. So you don't want to be throwing anyone out yet. Potentially we might see Kindred join. Okay, or no, sorry, Kindred's a 5 cost, aren't they? So we might see Kindred join the field of battle. We do have a bloody business. I feel like they won't have counterplay. I'm going to play you first. But I feel like they won't have counterplay right now. Straight up bloody business on top of this. Just remove this problem. Ooh. Ooh. Challenging LeBlanc. And LeBlanc responds. LeBlanc responds to your challenges like, You approach me, Kindred! Dead! You approach me, Kindred. We immediately go forward. Oh, do we play Lux, actually? They are at the point of vengeance. Like they could vengeance. So I don't actually mind playing this because there was also the chance, not only vengeance, Grasp of the Undying, and Vile Feast on top of the rose, which fall to the rose. So I don't mind doing this because I'm going to tell myself that every little thing is going to be okay. That's fine. I mean, I definitely positioned that wrong. I positioned that terribly wrong. The other one should have been fine because we would have just done that additional 1 point of damage. So they'd be on 5 now rather than 6 if I would have done the other way round. But it's okay. It's okay. I really should have used Destiny's Call on one of these two. Okay. There was also the chance they could just they could have used Ruination. But it's okay. Is this going to be the most stupidest thing to... I'm going to go straight up playing this. It gives me the Lux spell. It levels up Lux. Absolutely fine. Of course it would be. I mean, to be fair, a lot of things are going my way in this match. At least one thing's not going to go my way with the Radiant Guardian. But yeah, no, we can final spark this. We might see... Like, Kindred's got to stay back. Oh! That's really well played. That's really well played. Because it means that, yeah, they get to kill you. You're also dying at the same point of this, though. We've got another LeBlanc in hand. Actually, what I should have done there is I should have done the 2 damage into their core. Obviously, we wouldn't be... Obviously, they wouldn't be dead. But we should have done the 2 damage into their core. That's fine, because the overwhelm damage still goes in. The loveliness of a spell with we need more spells with overwhelm. We need more damage spells with overwhelm. I think it'd be because you can still make it so that they have to target it because like that has to target a unit. You can still make them target units, but then just make it so that just straight up or do no we're doing this. We'll do this correct. Oh no. Sorry. We will do it so that they have to heal themselves because they could throw down a Withering Wail, and that just means that the spell that Lux makes can be used on top of that. But GG, Shurima to my opponent. Really well played. But yeah, if they could have healed themselves, boom, final spark was going in. But that was great game. Good deck as well. Oh my, making Go Hard work again. Like, it's been so long since I played Go Hard, and I'm guessing that this deck is actually going to utilize the fact that you could Dreadway into Ledros as well. Actually, that's not a bad deck. Bringing back the Go Hard, but also knowing that you've got Dreadway Ledros combo. It's not a bad shout. So that's what I'm expecting to see, because actually it was a strong deck in the past, and it's not terrible at the moment if you were to do that kind of a move. I honestly got hope that I win, but if I lose, I'll just be interested to see how it goes. So, at one bit of time, Mage Seeker over here. We need to try Bearing Glory Seeker immediately on top of Elise. Ooh, I mean, that's not the best spell, but I'll take it. Okay, yeah, we have to immediately go because they can always go hard. So that's the reason why we need to immediately go there, is because Go Hard's a slow speed spell. We could have actually saved her life if we would have Whirling Death, but I can live with the decisions that I've made. Not got the best hand right now. Could have played you, just have some form of defense. Remembrance drops! Remembrance drops. Hopefully something good. Ooh, the dragon. I'll take it. I'll take a Screeching Dragon here. Screeching Dragon to remove their elusive. I'll take it! Also, you now start to go up to 5 damage, which is quite nice. I'm going to play LeBlanc first. Yeah, the problem is that if they do get to the Ledros Dreadway combo, there's nothing I can do about that because my deck has got no counterplay to that spell. Like, I can't deny it or anything. So, be very interested to see how this goes. I want to go at least try to do some damage and at least try like do some trades and kills. It's okay. Keeping Draven's Whirling Death for when needed. We've done a lot of like getting this here. Go Hard. Go Hard hits me right now. Go Hard hits LeBlanc. Either that or Twisted Fate next turn, red card. It's going to be Go Hard though. Yep, there it is. There it is. Not ideal. This is not the situation I want to be in. I've still got a dragon who I can still bloody business off of. And LeBlanc returns as if nothing happened. Actually, I want to kill you. We could bloody business. It would keep my health up a little bit more, but... Or we could even Draven's Whirling Death. Just because it's just helping sustain health. Obviously, I'd prefer to have LeBlanc on the board when doing this, but I don't mind going for that. Okay, that's fine. I mean, I could still bloody business. I probably should, right? Because all it needs is for them to get to that situation, and I'm screwed if they get Dreadway and Ledros in hand. So I probably should have denied draw. Gonna probably even regret this decision because they could throw out another Keg Maker and then throw Go Hard out again. I can make a copy of the dragon at least if I wanted to. All of the things, all the draw. So I can at least go forward next turn. Bloody business means that I can go into that. So this is absolutely fine. I've got the option for bloody business or riposte. This is not the most ideal situation to be in because obviously I have got problems in a multitude of different ways. Mostly in the go hard and go get it categories, but or go pack your bags. That's the word. Always up for a round or two. We can riposte. You're going for the dragon, so dragon lives. We also get bloody business Twisted Fate, but right now Twisted Fate is not as much of an issue. Do we just throw down the Thorn Rose right now, just so that we have defense on the board? I'm gonna go Whispered Word, bit of draw, maybe go with you. Obviously, you could get go harded, but it's okay. But I can see it. We've got a long way to go on that Twisted. I might end up regretting not playing the Black Rose Spy, but we'll see. Oh, the Black Rose Spies!
Funny that
Gangplank. Why is my mind telling me that there's a comedy in doing this? Because it does still kill the Keg. I could also technically get a bunch of LeBlancs on the field if I bloody business off of LeBlanc. Yeah, so I could bloody business off of LeBlanc. I'm actually, you know what, I'm gonna do this because they've got wide on me at the moment, and there's nothing I can do about them being wide on me. So I'd rather just remove all of their attack and keep bloody business as a thing if I need it. Withering Wow was not the one that I needed to see. I can actually technically still use Riposte to keep, or do you just remove? Because the keg is what's making two people die. I don't really want to do this, but I will do it because the keg is making two people die right now. And so we'll just go with that. Boom! Taking down two level ups, and keg is dead. People are living. You sadly go to the Shadow Realm, but you will always go. Why do I get? We do actually have a dragon. Is it weird that I could actually let the dragon attack forward, make loads of copies of dragons, and actually potentially make that spell usable? As much of me wants to get loads of copies of LeBlanc, because that's the point. Because that's the point of the deck. I'm feeling to myself, actually I do want to grab Twisted. How close are you to leveling up? Actually, no, we're going getting Gangplank, and we'll throw a Riposte on top of you. Because then you're striking in, you're being the top striker. Yeah, this is stupid. That's what I point out. This is very stupid, and I definitely should not be doing this. I believe that deck does run Ruination, or at least there used to be a very the old school version of it used to run that, but it's okay. All the dragons.
Of 2 golden crowns.
All the dragons.
And now.
Then I mean, we could legitimately see what's his face hit the field of play. I'm not gonna lie, we could just see Ledros hit the field of play, and I've got nothing I can do to Ledros hitting the field of play. Because, oh, bloody business actually now lets me do something. Bloody business now allows me to do something if he hits the field of play. Okay, that's a lot of damage, by the way, that's coming off of my opponent. I'm about to end this whole man's career. Would you? The skies descend. Attack his life. All of his bollocks directly. Attack all of those units' life points directly. No one expects it. Whenever you get this, you're not normally running dragons. That dragon was from a remembrance, and we made copies of it. That's what I'm talking about. Making that spell useful. Shenomote to my opponent. That's a match. That's game. Okay, so look, all targets. I wonder whether this is going to be a timelines deck. Honestly, I wonder whether this is going to be a timelines deck. It's definitely a deck which is running a lot. Oh, I'm actually going to keep Remembrance and single combat. I'm actually going to keep this whole hand. I'm hoping to get a 5 attack unit out of this just to make so bloody business, because I want things that are going to be killing units so that we can potentially kill Ezreal, Twisted Fate, or Gangplank. Welcome to the Lux deck! Welcome to the Lux starter pack. Okay, just letting that go in first. Got a couple of options. Oh, there we go. Glory Seeker. Now we get some of our stuff coming in. I guess I'll throw out the Glory Seeker. I'll throw out the Glory Seeker. I can't do anything with her, but next turn I can. I'll take 2 damage. I probably shouldn't have done. Potentially we could see the what's its face hit right now, right? So we could see. Gonna go with you and might as well kill the keg. But yeah, no, we might actually see Static Shock. That's the words. Static Shock. Oh no, just make it rain. Fair play. So we're gonna see make it rain. I'm at least making sure that that damage is going in there. You dare try to remove. Actually, I guess what I could have done is I could have used the Remitter or Redeemer. Sorry, I could have used the Redeemer. Probably would have been the better choice. Ooh, Spirit Fire coming in off of you. Fair enough then. Funsmith. Gonna throw you out.
Let's make this
Funsmith is quite devastating, but okay. Part of me is considering, do I throw out Remembrance or do I wait until Lux? Because Lux is coming out next turn. I'm gonna wait till Lux. I'm gonna wait till Lux. We go forward. Hopefully, but the problem is that they've got a very targeted deck, and you've only got 1 health. I was gonna say, like, throw you out, and then, like, if they play Ezreal, use Bloody Business. But I honestly God believe that they've got so many targets in there. Especially, yep. We could go trying to kill the Funsmith. I am willing to accept that because I just want to play. I just want to play you.
Remember the fallen.
I just want to remember the fallen, okay? Twisted coming out right now. You're looking like a very nice move in the near future. So if we see Ezreal drop on the field of play, I want to play Lux, but okay, we see Ezreal drop. I could use Spirit Fire. Spirit Fire kills that, stops Ezreal from doing damage in this turn. I do want to play Lux though. This is going to be the turn of regret. The turn of regret. And so much was regretted. That's fine. It's fine. Obviously, I need to be careful. I do need to be careful. I feel like I just need to go with the burst speed this. Just because that way, Lux levels. We know that Lux levels. And we've got the ability just to immediately shoot somebody off this field of battle. Ezreal would not be the worst one to shoot off because... Actually, no, we can bloody business him. I'm going to get rid of what makes their spells do more damage. She's currently making their spells do more damage, and so I want that Funsmith off the board. You can die. I mean, technically, she could have died later on down the line, but Ezreal can die later on down the line. He's nearly at his level up condition. He's halfway there. He is living on a prayer. They could actually just remove Lux as well. I just want to point out there are so many different spells. Oh, yeah. They just want to do damage right now. Not even... Just pure, unadulterated damage. I'm expecting there to be pilfer mechanics. Potential pilfers. Crap. I can't save her. I can't save her! Well, I'm going to throw you forward because at least they're taking some damage, which is going to go into your level up condition.
Easy.
So, Twisted Fate, do a little bit more in there, and then he's taking some damage. We do have the bloody business, but the problem is your health stat is not good.
You can back it
So,
up.
gonna go with the bloody, and then if they try to target her, we do have the riposte, which then forces more target. I mean, it's potentially, we're playing on the number of cards they have in their hand and hoping they've not got counterplay. There we go, no counterplay at the moment. Because we have actually seen them use a Mystic Shot or two. I can't remember how many Mystic Shots they've actually used, I'm going to be honest.
Darling,
How many Mystic Shots have they used? I can't remember.
is it really so obvious?
Gangplank hitting the field of battle. It's not good. That is not good. That's really not good. So, we go forward. We have to I feel like we just immediately go forward here. Grab the keg. Grab the keg! Oh, okay, yep. Before this happens, we could either put a barrier on top of her, or we could Draven, just so we're not taking as much damage. The problem is that no matter what, they are leveling. They're leveling old Gangplank is what the problem is here. But we're going with that. As we kill that, I want to leave open the riposte move, but if they go forward with Gangplank, we can at least throw riposte on and kill him. Or potentially, like, I guess the problem with that is that, okay, don't worry about it. Ignore me. Ignore me! Because whoever goes into him takes damage before taking the thing, but it's okay. It's okay. We've got stun, so Gangplank has to immediately attack forward. He can't just hold back. He has to immediately attack forward. And we do have a Whirling Death as well. That's the other point I should have probably made. Draw, I think it's going to be important. If we can find an Unyielding Spirit, be very nice. Could throw, I guess to be mana efficient, we throw you out. To be mana efficient, I might have screwed myself over there. Ooh. Now that's damage. That's what they call damage. Lots of it coming at me. Lots of it coming at me. At least her striking forward means we can just make another copy of leveled up LeBlanc anyway. So we go forward with her. Straight in like that. We could actually throw a riposte on her as well, so that she lives through this. It would force them to have to use another point of removal on her. Actually, no, if they're going to use... Yeah, I feel like we do this. If they use removal on her, that's when we barrier her up. So, boom, they go for the Make It Rain. Does the Make It Rain hit her? Where's the Make It Rain go? Yep, so the Make It Rain must hit her, so we go, whoop. So that then means she lives! The Make It Rain was like, not the best target. She still lives! Brom emote! Hello, Brom! Brom emote on top of us now as that goes in. That's down. Okay. And we've also got the mirror image. Can throw you down. I mean, the problem is she's not got the best health stat. I'd rather throw this out. In all honesty, that's good, but with stuff with so many different problems in that deck, I don't want to chance it. So they're just doubling the damage off of the Dreadway. It's all about damage. We could actually go for another copy of her now. I might end up regretting this. Sod it.
What secrets do you bring?
Sod it.
Whispers of a rose.
We'll make more copies. That's me. So she's dead. She's dead. We can make it. That's okay. So now we make another copy of her because they are top decking. It is luck of the top deck right now is what's going on. So I need to hope that the top decks are not with them. I do want to make a copy of you because technically you are actually we get to decide. No, we're going with this because we can actually stun these two potentially. So it depends on what that's gonna be. I'm scared. I'm scared! But we could technically stun both of these so that we just go forward with all of the damage. Could also throw you down. I'm gonna go with the stun on top of the Dreadway first. I don't know what card this is. It has to be a unit. It has to be a unit. Okay, so it is a unit. Throw down Remembrance. Throw down Remembrance. Brom is on the job. He leaves because he knows we're going to get that unit, stun the other one. They can't defend them all as we go forward. Shenamo, honestly, really well played to my opponent. So that is the Mirror Magic deck. As you can see, really powerful stuff. Actually, I think it only lost one game. Like, in all of my recording, and we're talking about the 40-minute recording before this as well. I only lost one game. The ability of once you hit Unyielding Spirit on top of Lux or LeBlanc. LeBlanc is the one you want, but if you do throw it on top of Lux or whatever, it's quite done from that point onwards, honestly. Especially just if you can get those mirror images going and start making more and more copies. We didn't get to see it as gloriously as I wanted to, but the ability to do that is because most people concede by that point. But really fun games and a really good deck. I do like the concept that's going on here as well. So please let me know what you think down in the comment section down below. If you play this deck, let me know how it goes to you. If you make any changes to this deck, Please let me know what you changed. And honestly, just thank you so much for watching. You can catch me over on Twitch on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Link below. Link is also down below to the Discord. So if you want to get in there, games night is on the 22nd. So if you want to get in and jump in for some games on mic and whatnot, please feel free to. As well as there is the merch link down below. So I like the t-shirt that I'm wearing. That's a spicy deck you've got there with Tom Kench eating a card. The option is there if you want to get involved with those things, but do not feel forced to buy them. I just love Legends of Runeterra so much I wanted to wear it. So I got a graphic artist to make some designs that I wanted to wear. And I thought I'd open it up if you guys want to get them, but do not feel forced to. It's just options for you. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great evening, afternoon, day, or whatever it is to you. And thank you for the support. Goodbye.
From flash of brilliance that could save me. Save me! That doesn't save me. Okay. Is there anything from you? Save me. That doesn't save me! Okay. Get rid of this and get rid of this. Find something that can save me.